Namaste and blessings and welcome you guys. Thank you so much for being here. These are gonna be collective messages. And so please take what resonate and leave the rest. We're gonna be starting this reading with the Oracle of Lord Ganesha. How are you? I hope you're finding yourself feeling blessed. I'm hearing harmony. 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 Seek. Harmony, balance. Seek harmony and balance within all. Within all you're doing. I'm hearing a more sustainable, healthy approach is needed. Pay attention. We have divine support. I feel that some of you have been praying hard for answers and saying like question marks. Like, I don't know what to do, how to do it, where to go. I'm hearing revelations are within reach. I see a Chariot card. We have Pisces. I'm looking at some squirrels and they are so fun to watch. What is it about? Okay, so embrace winter, embrace the cycles of co-creation, nurture and nature. Invite more joy, more delight, more playfulness to your life. There's no need to rush. There's no need to have the pressure that, I have to have things figured out. Right now, it's about balance. Oh my God. Drive, and that's the Chariot. I love this. Yay, the synchronicity. The card of the Chariot is in the Chariot of Ganesha. This is about paying attention to details. And so Lord Ganesha wants you to become more clear about what are the things that make you feel really alive. Now, there's a need to dig deeper. Psychically, I saw someone going into someone's solar plexus and removing like a chunk of energy, of density. And there is something sitting within the solar plexus, something that you are feeling like you want to do, but there's some like resistance. It's like, okay, today I might be doing it, tomorrow I don't know. Maybe I go to a rush where I'm like, yes, I'm doing it. You have that drive, and then you're like, I'm on it, and then you might give up. So there's a need to become more clear. There's a need to make a choice, a decision, and to become very, very clear about this and to nurture this skill or talent or whatever that you want to. The experience is more about the experience. Lord Ganesha wants you to approach this from a place of experience, of allowance, which is very healing for the inner child. This is not about approaching these things from, lacking scarcity and worry and pressure and comparison, all these extra burdens we place upon ourselves. But this is about, number one, recognizing that there are some passions, some things we want to do, we want to experience, but we deny ourselves. It's like we We hide them, we press down on them, and we cover it with other things that are just easier or distractions, and then we're not really nurturing what's truly important. So there is need to be a moment of going deep within, because you have the support. We have drive and support. That's literally what Lord Ganesha is saying. Lord Ganesha is saying you have within you the capacity to bring this into fruition, into creation, but you must give yourself the allowance to even go through the experience. And it's not, oh, okay. So there is this fear of missing out too in the unconscious of the collective. And so there's so much pressure to go somewhere, to end up somewhere, instead of enjoying the journey of becoming, of giving birth to something, of becoming better and better at something. And so there is lack of patience, right? Well, we have lack of patience because we're not being patient. But because when we are patient, then things are just flowing through. I feel like this is like about like, let's just call this a reality check. We need a reality check, and we have to be very, talk to that aspect of us that's impatience, or the inner child, or the aspect of us that is just desires to control things, or it's acting out of fear. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's all of them, right? Combine fear, control, and lack, and so we need to confront that part of us and be like, listen, let's be realistic. I understand we want to get to this point, but we have to work through it. We have to work through the journey. It is a journey. It's like nothing happened that you just like go to sleep and then you just woke up and you are, your business is ready and running and you have everything happening and things are popping in, and it's just like, that's just unrealistic. So there's a need to, let's just be honest about the situation. Let's just be honest about the things that we're passionate about doing. And let's use our focus, our determination. This is about endurance too. And showing up properly and accordingly. You see, we have to be honest when it comes to this journey. Like, nobody is coming to save you. Like, you are not going to manifest anything truthful and long-term, bigger picture thinking if you are thinking about bypassing this, or thinking that somebody is going to come and save you. Not even if extraterrestrials come right now. They're not coming to do that, man. That's just like, that's the story of codependency of humanity. You know what I mean? We have to understand that when you are experiencing a spiritual awakening, you're being called to step up on your game in life and experience. Why? Because you got what it takes. And so some of you need to get serious about what is it that you want to cultivate, nurture, and what is it that you want to do with your life. Right? We have people waiting. We have people convincing themselves. Listen, I have helped people who come to me and say, no, but Spirit told me not to do that. And then after we did the process of talking and going deep within, that was not the truth. The hidden truth was that they were convincing themselves into procrastinating with something, okay? Because they have fear of failure and they just give up, and because they convince themselves to go into something else where they feel comfort, like comfort zone. That is very, comfort zone is very uncomfortable. And so this energy is about confronting also. Wow, I didn't know we were going there, but this is how it is. It's about being honest and being clear. Yeah, with this energy of Pisces, right? Hitting enemies. We have aspects of ourselves that are condemning, that are denying, and that are justifying all the time. And so in order to find truth, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have the energy of guidance and look at the masters around. What are you, and look at little Ganesha, what are you being guided to do that is uncomfortable, that there is discomfort, there is a scary, that you feel challenged, that freaking touches and presses so many buttons within you, because that's the thing you need to go for. Yeah. And like I said, we convince ourselves into doing things that we are so used to doing. And then we go into distractions. And there's another day, it's another day, it's another week, it's another month. And here we are waiting for someone. Oh, someone is going to come and fill that paperwork I have to fill. No. Oh, someone is going to come and fill these things or make that phone call or talk to someone or whatever the hell that you need to do, or start tapping into, channeling and practicing. You are the one who needs to make that choice. You are the one who needs to decide. We have be candid. Be candid is about showing up lovingly for ourselves, for the inner child, showing up lovingly for all these aspects of us that want to experience something. This is about showing up as our lover, as our sister, best friend, mother, father. This is about us showing up for that little child that wants to experience something. And also, this is about honesty and generosity. But everything starts with ourselves. Everything start with ourselves. Sometimes we're great at giving advice. We go around giving advice to people. We preach all the preaching. And then at the end of the day, everything we're telling our people to do, everything that we are telling people, to go and do, are the things that we know we have to. And I saw the card of reflections, and the card of reflection is about, us meeting those reflections that the divine is going to send in order for us to to meet ourselves. And so sometimes when you're, most of the time, it doesn't matter. When you're procrastinating or you're, going through something, you're going to meet a match, and that person is going to come into your life, and you're going to be there, and they just come to serve as a reflection of, sometimes and most of the time, the aspects of us that feel disempowered, abandoned, unvalued, unseen, unheard, unloved, powerless. Okay, my loves, we have a spiritual quest. So this is about embracing life with wonder, with curiosity, choosing to move in the direction of your dreams. Thank you, Lord Ganesha. We have curiosity. Choosing to approach our spiritual journey with more, childlike, asking questions instead of making assumptions. Like I said, being generous toward those aspects of us, the struggle. But this is about the gift of raw, pure honesty. And it's better to sit down and be like, damn, I don't want to be doing readings because I'm afraid of rejection, because I believe that I'm lacking in some kind of way, and I'm procrastinating, and maybe you're struggling with money and things, and that's right there. And a part of you knows that you're pretty good at it, right? Maybe you're being called to do artwork or whatever the skill you have. Although you're great at with working in with healing and using crystals, and or you're great coaching and guiding, but then, or an astrologer, or human design and whatever, let's talk about all of the things, or great at cooking healthy meals, and like here you are convincing yourself that you are not, and you're rejecting that idea, and you create another vision, and in truth, I feel that when we are talking about this journey, flexibility, openness, receptivity, and surrendering, like being intelligent and strategic about how we move, and is so important. But we must first choose to be honest and to recognize what concentration, what are our skills and talents, and what are the things that are available for us and to us. I'm gonna grab the tarot now. I can feel the card of the chariot there, but I'm so grateful we got it with the Lord Ganesha. Um, we got that synchronicity with the Lord Ganesha Oracle. Ooh, yeah, that's like it's time to to go into a place of being open, being direct, recognizing that's it's such a gift. Like honesty to self is so liberating because then you don't have to be driving yourself crazy into creating stories. Justifying, finding enemies, feeding mistrust, finding problems because I'm afraid and I don't feel safe. And it's just like our ego, what it does, it just take us out there and start to create soap operas, novelas all day, and it's exhausting. And start to make assumptions and oh my god, and this and that, and like it's better to say, you know what, I'm just straight up procrastinating. We have the 10 of Wands, okay? And 6 of Wands, and the Death card, the Page of Cups, the Hangman, but it's like, yeah, it's reversed. So, and then we have the Emperor. So this is how it goes, okay? So we are being asked to close cycles of procrastination, of self-imposed suffering, creating extra burdens related to our thinking, to our mind, how we're seeing life, how we are seeing others, ourselves, our skills, our gifts, our talents. This is about bringing into balance the feminine and the masculine, right? This is about recognizing that we are the only ones who can make the choice to move forward, to recognize what we have. We cannot be burdening people into seeking approval and validation from others. That's just like no, that's a no no. You must first recognize that you got what it takes. You need to recognize that you had been going through a journey in life, right? And how I'm experiencing these energies, like you have been undergoing life, right? And life challenges and process. You have been collecting wisdom and skills and talents, and not everything is bad. Like we said, not everything needs to be pessimistic and negative. You have gained a lot of lessons, a lot of wisdom. You have gained a lot of wisdom, right? Of knowledge. Well, maybe not wisdom yet, but you're being asked to do that. You know what I mean? And what we have to do is change our perception and our perspective of life. Like, stop seeing, you know, we need to stop seeing ourselves as in martyrdom and like we're lacking victimization. No, we're not lacking. We just have to make sure that we're committing. We're not lacking. We're just gonna have to sacrifice some shit in order to get something done. You're gonna have to learn and nurture a skill. You're gonna have to study. You're gonna have to read books. You're gonna have to say no to unhealthy behaviors. You're gonna have to quit drinking and partying and doing all those things. You need to commit to yourself, and you're like, you are the only one who can do this. You are the only one who can change your current situation. You are the only one who can open the doors into abundance and prosperity. Because, like, we can be praying. We can be praying all the prayers, but at the end of the day, without sacrifice, there's not going to be anything, right? Manifestation doesn't happen just because you want to manifest something, and I'm talking about true manifestation and co-creation with divinity, right? I'm not talking about, like, the other things, like all of the stuff that we hear over there about manifestation. I'm talking about purpose. I'm talking about true fulfillment. Because if you choose to do this, it's about true fulfillment and you know it. But you have to be the one who chooses to show up in your life. You're going to have to get in your schedule. You're going to have to prioritize. You're going to have to find the time, buy the book, pay for the course, or reach out to someone and you need help. That's something else. If you have to invest in yourself and invest in the things that you want to do, you're going to have to pay for that app. You're going to have to, you need to do the things you need to do. And so it is up to us. If not, there will be another year. And the world and life is not waiting for us to make choices and decisions. There are astrological alignments happening all the time, energy supporting us, but it's up to us if we want to make use of that energy. That's something else. Just because the energy of Jupiter is kicking in and blah, 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 all these things, and it's the energy of abundance and it's going to bless you. Yes, it's going to if you are doing the work, if you're sacrificing, if you are being serious, if you are not being serious about changing your life and your situation, then it's just forget it because the wheel is not going to move. And that is just the truth. It's not that I'm here making things up. But I'm just going to leave it there. I love you guys so very much. Remember that any interaction with this channel is going to help all of us a lot. Okay? I love you. I see you. I honor you. Peace and love. Cheers.